Hello, Monsters About here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 4 of my Nakari. It's just Nakari, isn't it? I was going to say something else, but it's not. It's just Nakari campaign for supporters. Thank you for supporters. Last time, the supporters had a poll, and the poll was, who should we go for next? Either Allariel or Tyrion. And most people said Allariel. Good shout. Good shout. We still don't have much money, but Eltharion is about to fall into our sticky little paws. They're very sticky. Very sticky. I feel like I'm being quite passive, but it's because I don't want to like invade anyone. I want to like undermine and subsume them, which is quite fun. So we'll see if we can maybe lure Eltharion into a fight here, and if we can, that should give us a little boost. We can set up another cult as well. That would probably help. If we can find... oh, we got one coming in there, so that's fine. So if we could be... I mean, we should get him fairly soon. And once we've dealt with him, we can then concentrate on getting Allariel into... I mean, we have currently got some guys here. We've got these guys. I might wait until he likes me more, and then hopefully he'll give me some money to give a military alliance with. How are you... Am I actually getting 7 a turn? It's because you got no resistance, have you? No resistance to the simpage. They're just horny goats. They're just horny goats. So, what else can we do? Ooh. Do you have to be in enemy province? Maybe I could get a... How many devotees are we getting a turn now? 65. I mean, that's pretty good. That's not bad, is it? Wait, is that it? I thought we got more from cults. Oh, it's because we built cults, so it overrides the... yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That makes sense. It makes sense. It's okay. It's okay. It's a lovely shade of pink, isn't it, this?
Enter my palace of pleasure.
Hello. What do you want? Military access. You kind of like me. This is good because, you know, we're getting these people on side anyway, and then eventually we can... I mean, the elves are going to be quite tough to take. Wait, you're building an outpost? Are you? I didn't even know you could do that. The fuck? I genuinely didn't know you could build outposts. So that's a surprise. Can I build an outpost? Can build an outpost. How much money do I have? Enough that I definitely want to do this. I mean, the likelihood of Khazrak surviving for very long is pretty low, but there we go. There we go. Oh, we got some renames, didn't we? That's exciting. Let's have a look. I mean, I should have checked this beforehand, but come on, guys. You know what I'm like. Right. You. Hang on. Charisma. From 30. I have watched 30 Rock, but not for fucking ages. We've got Crystal there. That's fine. We need Warney the Horny. If we get someone else, we'll do that. Unless, oh, we've got a bunch of agents, haven't we? Where the fuck are my agents? Oh god. Okay, guys, where are you?
Name it.
Oh, there you are. Warney the Horny. And currently got our agent in Cathay, who's going to be Ron Jeremy. Which is fine, I guess. Good. Good. I mean, I could potentially set up more cults here. The problem is each of these guys is going to cost me... How much? 250. Yeah, that's like the cost of another unit, isn't it? Which is... You know, is pricey.
The cult of plentiful excess.
I am just going to whack in... I'm going to just, you know...
The cult grows.
I'm just going to whack other cults in here. I'm going to increase that, because then we can like, get more thingy-majigs. How many making a turn? 20, 60, 85 a turn. I mean, that is a pretty fucking good. You know, I don't think we need to worry about... Oh, I do have to worry about you. I don't want you recruiting shit. I could go in and... I wonder if I just scoot you over here. Is it, though? Is it? Okay, that's going up 4 a turn, but we just finished this one. I think that's going to increase that, I think.
Your sin is my command.
Yeah, how long before you can do another? 14 turns. 40. Well, I'll tell you what. If you come over here, you might be able to smoochy kiss that one. Sapphire. Smoochy kiss. Let's get those guys. Gosh, honestly, it's really hard to seduce people these days, isn't it? Used to be just got in the old Tinder, it was fine. These days, oh, you really have to work at it.
My divine master.
Oof. I mean, wounding people isn't really that useful for us. I guess. I mean, if we've got agents, we can always give them skill points and like use them in armies and then bring them out and in. You know, in and out, in and out, in a rhythm.
The Tempter Lord.
Charisma, bit of shades. You love your bit of shades. Oh, perfect. I was really hoping I'd run into Eltharion, and I have. Right, we do not want to kill Eltharion. He needs to be on the map to give us his seductive influence, I think, anyway. I'm like 80% sure. This chariot's got stuck. Never mind. We do have plenty of demonettes and marauders to go and hunt down these Allarian reavers. Rear of the line, we're chasing down the archers down there. Seems to be working fine. We've managed to catch that Great Eagle. The Fury's doing very well there. I like the Furies, they just disintegrate very quickly. So of course, because it's an ambush, it's a fairly brutal affair. The enemy does get a debuff for like the first, I want to say like 30 seconds or something, which makes them easier to kill. It's like an intensity buff, so he ticks up. Why didn't they do that with, you know how like the single targets have wounds, right? Why didn't they just make it so like after, I don't know, 60% health or something, it slowly ticks up and down, like intensity, rather than just a flat at 50%, you get a debuff? Why don't they make it like the intensity thing just feels more sensible, doesn't it? Oh well, plenty of elves dying, which is, I mean, I don't care what happens to the army, although with that said, if we're fairly close to getting him on sides, I guess we don't actually, because, you know, when we vassalize him, we want him to keep his army so he's not going to get rolled over by Tyrion, because Tyrion is right next to him. So we probably need to be a little bit careful about that. God, this army's being very resilient to breaking. They're refusing to just give up and run away. I mean, they're running away, but the problem is they're running away and then they're going to come back. Oh, there we go. Finally! Finally, it happens. Oh, good. I was worried I'd killed Eltharion. Looks like he got away. Good. Because, you know, I don't want to kill him. I just need to rough him up a little bit. Oh, did I kill Eltharion? Maybe I did. Well, you know, these things happen. You get a little bit too excited. It goes off in your hands. Claw. Whatever you're using. Never mind. Okay, how we doing? How we doing? What's... We had a battle. We had a battle. That should have counted. You bastards. Never mind. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. We got this. Did Eltharion die?
Even the Lawmaster could not.
Okay, can I just want to give you a little smoochy kiss. Let's just see if Warney can go and fluff. Oh, perfect. Right, well, I think we've got this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move in this direction. Because if Eltharion... We're going to leave Eltharion alone.
purpose.
We're going to leave Eltharion alone. And the reason we're going to leave him alone is because we want him to build his forces back up. However, if it looks like he's about to attack us, we'll just flip the switch. He'll be like, oh, no, no, no. You belong to me now. Good-o. Right, that's fine. Now we just need to deal with Allariel.
My divine master.
We just need to see if we've got anyone... Right.
You are not worthy of our attention.
Oh, well, I disagree. I disagree. Let's see if we can fight... Oh, there's actually... Hang on. There's one there.
Execute.
I don't want you to... Just wound them. Just roughhouse a little bit. You know. Remember the safe words. Oh, I don't really need this. Like, diplomatic relations. I'm kind of doing other things. Let's go for a gratifying charge, because I do like the cav.
This will slaughter me.
Love a gratifying charge. Okay, I'm going to go Deadly Onslaught with you. Well, is that a good idea? Because you're on a big old thingy-majig, aren't you? Actually, change my mind. Let's go for a... If we go for the gate, then we can get the Greater Gate, which means we can summon in a... I was going to say Great Unclean One. I mean, they are riddles. But no, it's a Keeper of Secrets is the one.
Most privileged of...
Keeper of Secrets. Right, Ron Jeremy. What are you up to? You could... What's that? 49%. Worth a punt. Failed. Never mind. Never mind. We can keep trying on that one, can't we? No harm there. We've actually got a bunch of disciples, which is great. But we need to make sure we save enough so that we can flip that switch.
Name it, and it shall be done.
Good to know. I don't really care about the actual, like, the act of hindering replenishment isn't what I care about. But if we wound it, because if we get a critical, that's bad because it'll obviously kill them. But just a wounding will put the Mark of Slaanesh on them, and increasing the chance of that is good.
With me, you will soon be.
Count Noctilus, what's up? You want a defensive alliance? Oh, I'm going to say no to you because once we've got all the high elves in our bosom, then it's just the one bosom actually. Then we're gonna want to kick you off Ulthuan. The alcohol are dead. Did I care about that? Ooh, the morning after. More campaign movement range. Hero action success chance. Where are you, Sapphire? You're down there. Oh, hello. Nope, hang on. Wound. Oh, Sapphire, no, not... Oh, you had that morning after glow and you immediately just fucked it. Oof. That was rough. That was rough. Right, we're going this way because we're gonna want to do some rough housing. Oh, still disappointing. Disappointing. But maybe we could maybe take the gates and stuff. I mean, if we take settlements, we can always give them back, can't we? Still a little bit concerned about Heinrich over there. I'm just hoping he maybe just leaves me alone. We'll build some defences.
You disappoint me.
Yeah, well, you know. You disappoint me. So fuck you. We could go for the Demonic Fortress because that does increase our growth. However, I kind of do like the extra... Because adjacent provinces is having absolutely no effect, is it? It's just genuinely having absolutely no fucking effect. Okay. I think we probably want the growth then. So that, how much is that in art? Is +2 in our region. +2, so it's the same. It just doesn't spread it. Right? That does reduce recruitment costs. But that does reduce cost of build. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to make a demonic fortress. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Depravity reigns.
Good. Okay. We're going to have to break through. Now, obviously, at the moment... I mean, if we reduce Alariel's number of settlements, that will increase their resistance, which will make life easier for us. It is slowly increasing, which is good. Tyrion is stable because he's got a number of settlements. Again, if we just because we can always give them back, can't we? I think that's what we need. We just need to consider we can take some settlements and then we can always give them back. if we want to.
And it shall be done.
I feel like having
Infiltrate their blood.
that gift of Slaanesh on people is going to give us more disciples, which gives us more options, doesn't it? The more disciples we have, the more options we have. You know, it's better to have more disciples than not enough.
What pleasures do you require?
Could we?
You are
Oh, cut Warney, no. Oh, that went tits up, didn't it? Which obviously is, I guess, good for Slaanesh.
Enter my palace of pleasure.
Kazrag, what's up, buddy? Want me to join your war against the no. No, and also I'm not gonna vassalize you because I don't see the point. On the precipice. We got him. Oh, a little confederation there. Yeah, so we could do that to Kazrag, but to be honest, I don't think we need to. It's just we just don't need to. It's kind of not that interesting. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm hoping. Rom, you actually quite like me, don't you? I can't seduce you because you're a big green fatty. So we'll just keep
the fang sword hungers.
Yeah. So we just need to wait. We just need to wait. Hello.
Magic missile.
Hello, sir.
Hunger for souls.
Okay, we're gonna go this way because Eltharion can protect our southern flank. I mean, he's got Tyrion to deal with, but, you know, that's his problem, not mine. So we'll take Phoenix Gate. We do have a couple of armies there. I don't know how I feel about these guys. Like they're slowly succumbing. I don't know if I actually want them, though. I mean, if I took this territory, that would give me a nice 3 province. Which would be quite nice. Not to mention the Shrine of the Widowmaker. Should be quite natty, but
do go on. This will be most enlightening.
But I guess I'll just leave them to their own devices, I guess. Jeremy continuing just to get shit done. Did you shake?
extinction.
Oh no, it's over there. Guess we'll just keep
My cult is your.
shagging around.
They call to you.
It doesn't actually cost that much to it. If it reduced like the number of turns by 1, 2, and 3 or something, that would be useful. But it doesn't. It just doesn't. Never mind. We'll try and get. I mean, the more people we have with the mark, the more disciples we get. Which is kind of. I'm not particularly worried about Cathay at the moment. They're so far away as to be like basically we can just ignore them. But at some point in the future, maybe, and getting all those disciples is going to help us do the proliferate cults thing. May as well make friends with the Skaven. Oh, they died! Oh well. Okay, you can't make it to Phoenix. If we take Phoenix Gates... Question. How much of a garrison? Enough that that's probably going to sting. Don't really... Well, you know, less... A reduction in Seduce budget may not be the worst thing to have. Okay, if we move you up here, if we move Tiffany up, Tiffany can come and help. And then we can hit Phoenix Gates and take that off them. Oof, great victory. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that might sting. Okay, how much can we... I mean, if I take a bunch of... how much are those guys? These guys, they're quite cheap. I could take a couple of them. If I take a couple of archers out, then that's less people shooting at me. And also, it means I can shoot back at them. Yeah, I mean, that works. So we're going to send the archers in as sacrificial, because the AI loves to kill archers. And yeah, it seems to be working. They seem to be definitely be picking apart the archers, raining fire down the little heads, which is great, because I don't give a shit what happens to them. Meanwhile, our fast-moving units have redeployed over to the other side of the battlefield and are racing. How are these towers firing without... There's no one here. So who the fuck is... Who the fuck is firing these towers? There's no one here. What? What? How the fuck does that work? Hey? Like, there's not even anyone like stealth or anything. It's literally just the towers apparently fine. Shooting. What, is that a wall thing? Can they do that? Question mark. Anyway, we're going to send the demonettes up onto the wall, and the marauders are going to smash their way through the gate. Have you noticed how sometimes if you send units to go and climb up, they just take a little while before their arse ladder gets... It's like they think about it and then they can't really be bothered and decide not to. And oh, it's a pain in the ass. Well, I guess arse ladders would be. Over this side of the battlefield, we do have silver helms, some spearmen, a bunch of archers. I mean, less archers than they would have had because, of course, they've been killing their archers for me. Thank you very much. We do have the Flame Spire Phoenix. It's going to... Oh, no! Oh, dear. Oof. Yep. Well. Well. Never saw that coming. Bad! I mean, I think they should do quite well against this thing, because it does have walls. I thought you had physical... You know what? No, they're probably not going to do very well against that. But never mind. I don't have anyone else to deal with it. So, good luck. Good luck, ladies. Meanwhile, we are through the gates, and we're sending Nakari to go and chop those silver helms up. Seekers of Slaanesh assisting and running them down. Good stuff. Chariots rampaging through those spearmen, and yeah, looks like they're breaking. We also need to deal with these archers. I feel like, you know, archers, even with light armor, should not have a good time against chariots, but just the sheer density of archers, apparently. I mean, with that said, they are melting. Okay, we got that. We got that. We could use a little bit more assistance on the wall here. Of course, it will tucker out the demonettes, having climbed up those arse ladders. And the marauders trying to batter their way through, backed up by, of course, Tiffany, who has turned off buffer. We've summoned in some more demonettes. They can attack the rear of this blob, which is going to help out. So they will just hack their way through those spearmen and archers. Now these guys are surrounded, which means they're fighting on all sides. And, of course, we have the War Altar, which is doing damage to everyone around. It's not doing a lot of damage, but the nice thing about it is because it does damage, it's going to kill people. And then, of course, that makes the intensity tick up, which means it kills more. But it's like a... Just sort of... I would actually prefer if Nurgle had the damage aura rather than the heal aura. But, you know, I guess if they were going to give a damage aura and a heal aura to someone, I guess the heal aura to Nurgle makes more sense than a damage aura and the heal aura to Slaanesh, doesn't it? Yeah, probably. So the garrison defenders are starting to break. See, you know what? They actually did much better against that Phoenix than I thought they would have. They're definitely winning that engagement. Amazingly. Genuinely didn't think they had it in them, but they did. Okay, go. Good well. Good job. Good fucking job. Right, we've broken through the gates. We're setting some lads up to assist on this side of the wall. The Furies are in there as well. The Furies, again, doing very well with those 47 kills. They're armor-piercing, fast-moving harassment unit. They really can do a lot of damage, even to like cavalry and stuff, like heavily armored cavalry and stuff. You just land those Furies because they won't get the charge bonus. And the Furies will, which means they can really cause some issues. Absolute pain in the arse to deal with. Well, thankfully they took the bait and killed their treacherous brethren. Works for me. You know, I'm just going to occupy. Just going to occupy. Upkeep reduction, which is going to come in useful.
The Tempter Lord.
What do we have here? I mean, this is generally fine, I guess. It'll just reduce. Is there anything fun we can do? That's a small. I mean, that's going to be just generally good, right? Because it'll just reduce the cost of Privilege Cults. Income from. I mean, we don't get any income here. Slash corruption isn't really going to do very much. I'm going to go with that one because that's just a nice global bonus.
Let me in.
Love me a global bonus. Okay, we're going to get Glamour of Sun. I don't know what that does. What does it do? Melee attack reduction. Sounds good to me. And I think we're also going to go Acolytes of Hedonism. Because I do like my Demonettes. That's just generally good for everyone as well. What's that do? Leadership, melee defense, physical resistance. All stuff that is going to be useful. So we've got 30% physical resistance. What was it? Melee defense. 54 melee defense. That's pretty good. Obviously not fully ranked yet. It's 48 even. 50. So that's 49. So that's what going to be 40, 50? 50 melee defense? It's pretty good melee defense, to be honest. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. And now we just need to sort of hunt down some filthy elves. Got a nice 10 change because we got battles, so that's going to give us a nice little boost there. We've got you all locked down, but all of our agents are out of action, aren't they? Which is rubbish. Although, with any luck, Kemmler's kind of busy with Grom, so I don't want to say ignore him because I feel that's going to come back and bite me in the arse. So I'm not going to say it. I'm just not. Arcane Conjure would be useful though.
Most privileged of Slaanesh.
Tiff, I'm going to give you that.
Desire granted.
Yeah, well.
Desire new pleasure slaves.
No. Oh god, I almost clicked that button. Oh, you bastard! Why are you there? Okay, now the nice thing here is we can get free units. So these guys don't actually cost any money. They're free. They cost allegiance to recruit, but once you've recruited them, no upkeep. This is quite nice. So, all of these... Now, if we can keep Khazrak alive, that'll actually be quite useful for us. Do I have an outpost? I don't have an outpost in you, do I? No. Do I want an outpost in you? I could stick one in Torum Lek, I guess. We'll pop one in there. Okay. We just need to, like, sack, raid, harass, all that kind of good shit. Also, we need to get my magic-y thing, don't we? Magic-y thing. You know what magic-y... You know when I say magic-y thing, you know what I'm talking about. A Rod of Flaming Death. I can't think Chris... Oh, you can't use that. Oh, no, you can use that. We've got a Potion of Strength. Let's go Rod of Flaming Death instead. What have you got? You've got the Radiant Gem is pretty good.
Excellent.
On the other hand, that can be used on anyone, can't it? Oh, but it's one of those cases where I'm probably going to have him roaming around. Okay, let's go with that. I mean, I guess if that's going to reduce the upkeep, isn't it? I mean, Slaanesh Corruption isn't the... Especially if we want to, like, spread that. That's a card shark? Are you sure? I don't need that. I'm going to actually put the card shark in here because, you know, more income from post-battle loot sounds pretty good.
My master.
And Jeremy, is there anyone else we can... We could potentially go for Zhao Ming. I don't know if that's worth the effort. We can't do vampires. Mike,
Very well.
you guys are at war.
Name it.
All right, tell you what. Let's see if we can. It's a 37% chance. There's a high chance of you getting, wrecked, but that's fine. I don't know if I want this. Temporary diplomatic. I mean so whoever has the settlement and gets the cult, we will get a temporary. So that might actually be worth it. And I mean, we've got disciples. We've got disciples all over the place. It's great. Good disciple income, which is exactly what we wanted. I'm just going to wait for Eltharion to, like, get his shit together. And then we will tug at the leash. Kinky.
Slaanesh is delighted with our affair.
Oof. Military access. I mean, I'm sure. All right. All right, why not? Oh, we've got a cult. Excellent. How much is it going to cost us? 250. How much does it cost? Is it 300?
I will not
300.
rest.
Yeah, whatever. No, you'll change your tune. You change your fucking tune, mate. Okay, we're going to do this one because that's going to give us that boost. Although you're not making... Oh, I prefer the boost, I think. That way, we can be friends. We can be friends with Marathi. 'Tis all good. And with any luck, those guys can keep each other busy. Okay, you are down there. Now, you can actually... Oh, you can't quite reach it. Did you march down there? Well, you did march down there. I don't want to... The problem is, if I attack the settlement, I will kill... I will kill you. I don't want to kill you. So, here's what we're going to do. Can you... You can't... Right. If you come down here...
Yes. No.
Come on. Okay, we're going to march you down there, so hopefully they'll go, ooh, a targets. And go for Tiffany, and then get ambushed at the same time, which means we can bop them, send them scurrying away, ideally with their life intact. Well, it doesn't go down, does it? I guess it might go down, but it's not going to go down at the moment. We got them locked in. It's fine. So we're going to try and ambush them because that way they won't die. They will retreat, but we'll get the bonus for having, had the battle. But we won't lose the Mark of Slaanesh.
Find me the thrall who is to blame.
Yeah, good job. Ah, I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, again, we don't want to kill the enemy general, but we do want to kill as much of that army as possible. We do have treekins. Of course, Allariel can recruit treekin, dryads, and treemen, because she is one with all the trees. Or whatever. It's because she's the Ever Queen. She's basically the avatar of Aisha, but so is Ariel. I think. They're both Aisha? I want to say they're both Aisha. They both avatars? How does that work? Question mark. No problem, don't worry about it. It's not important. We just need to rough this guy up, but then not kill him. Because if we kill him, He won't be a horny little thirst boy. That's what we need. We need horny little thirst boys and girls to surrender to our seductive influence. And get Allariel on side. Okay, we're bopping those Treekin. Getting overwhelmed, which is good. Treekin are very tanky, but you get them surrounded. Particularly with units with magical attacks, because that physical resistance won't do shit for them. Hot chariot on chariot action there as a Tyrannok chariot gets pounded from all directions. Very, very slowly. No matter. A few units, these are, oh, equal bolt throwers. I'm amazed you survived, to be honest, but you did manage to survive. Again, the elves just proving to be very annoyingly resilient, despite getting their ass handed to them. Look at that. We've killed half their army, and they're still just dicking about. The Fury's getting tied up with a Silvern Guard, which is not a good place to be, because those Silvern Guard are very tanky. 75 armor, 65 melee defense. They won't kill much, but they will just sit there and take it all day. Meanwhile, the Great Eagle, a giant turkey, is currently trying to peck old Charisma to death, which is less than ideal. Pop the strength potion there, and we debuff the shit out of that turkey. So I'm hoping we should get the upper hands. And fortunately, reinforcements are on the way to go and assist. It's just a mop-up operation now. Just need to make sure we hunt down those. Look, like these guys. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the state of it. Look at the state of it. Fuck off. Yeah, good. Fuck off. Well, I do want the money. Yeah, I'm going to take the captives. Oh, God. You're coming back, this time with friends. I mean, it's a ballsy maneuver. A very ballsy maneuver. I don't think it's going to work out for you. How much money do I have? Does it show? Oh, fuck it, I don't know. Could take the... What is gonna help me here? You know what? The Treekin actually pretty cheap. I'm not really worried about the bolt throwers. The bolt throwers aren't really an issue. The enemy remover archers again, not really a problem. I don't like those guys. I mean, the Treekin are just very tanky. Oh, I wouldn't... You know what? I wouldn't mind the Silvern Guard just because they're an absolute bastard to kill. Okay, I think that's going to help us. I assume they're coming from behind. So they'll come from behind themselves. We do have some nice trees there, so we can use that to our advantage to give us some cover. Those turkeys are annoying, but they don't do that much damage. If we get them surrounded, they should be able to be pulled down pretty quickly. Well, we managed to catch the tail end of the demonettes there, but only just. And we were waiting for the enemy reinforcements to turn up. They're turning up actually on our side of the battlefield, which is fine by me, which means I get the time to rip them to shreds before we turn our gentle machinations upon the rest of the elf army. Dryads getting shot to pieces as well. Have a look. You can see that we've got them completely surrounded. They're penned in against that map edge, taking a little bit of magical damage as the enemy Archmage drops some spells on us. But again, we don't want to kill her. We kill her, she won't be thirsty. Meanwhile, enemy reinforcements are arriving, but we have the Silvern Guard and Treekin just basically standing in their way, which means if they want to get at us, they're going to have to run through them first. And frankly, I don't give a shit what happens to them. Meanwhile, Tiffany's arrived with her lads, ladies, and both. Obviously, we've got the Mirror Guard there, who are going to be fairly slow to arrive. But we're going to try and get them into tree cover before the Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers. They've got like 5 of the damn things. You're going to have to deal with those. Meanwhile, elves getting chopped to pieces. We don't necessarily have to do too much damage to these armies. I'm not particularly worried about it. I mean, in fact, some of them may have marched here and so may be tired. My concern, I don't want to kill them. I don't want to kill them. These guys are very... This army might have marched, which means they might get wiped out, which could be a bit of a problem. These guys, they're active. They're fine. They didn't march. You didn't march. You're very tired. You might have marched. Might not be ideal, because obviously if they march, they're wiped out. To go into the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise, as we've got some Silver and Guard on our side. And some Treekin. And again, I don't care what happens to them, so I'm more than happy for them to just sit there and take all the punishment that gets levelled at them. Fine by me. As we finish mopping up the last few survivors, including this Great Eagle, which I didn't actually see was flying. The Furies were attacking it, and I was trying to get everyone else to attack it, and I couldn't work out why. And then, okay, I get rid of that. And then eventually and then he's going to land, and then we'll kill the turkey. Give him a good stuffing. Tiffany knocking out yet another turkey. Ooh, there's a nice little Stonehenge there. Didn't notice that. Very nice. Very sparkly. We're going to send the Hellstriders with the Hell Skirt. Slaanesh likes hell, don't they? Don't they? Likes hell. Lots of hell. That's fine. I mean, it's, you know... Question is, does hell exist? I mean, I'm assuming it does, but... It's the warp, isn't it? It's not hell. And in which case, all of the Chaos Gods are from hell, right? So how does that work? Exactly. So we're going to send the Hellstriders with Hell Scourges to go and try and knock out these bolt throwers. I really hope these guys aren't marching, because if they survive, that would be great. Because they've got a couple of handmaidens there, and of course, the more marks of Slaanesh we can slap on people, the better. Got our forces back from dealing with that reinforcements. We're now pushing forward with our Marauders, being led by Tiffany there. Hellstrider's going to come round, knock out those bolt throwers. And we're going to have our fast-moving units from Nakari's army come around this flank. Basically, we're going to pincer movement. We've got the Demonettes on the flank there as well. And all these trees are going to make it an absolute nightmare for them to get any kind of missile work done. Which means we just need to pin them down and wipe them out.
Concealed enemy troops!
Hellstrider's about to run them down. What's there? You know what? They've got reasonably good melee attack, defense, and weapon strength. Boop. Oh, they're out of here. These guys going as well. No more Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers for you. I mean, of all the units they can recruit, the Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers are actually one of the better for me, because they're not really going to get many shots in, and we can quickly wipe them out with our incredibly fast-moving units. I'm going to send the Chaos Furies in to knock out that Eagle. Oh, watch out for the fireball. That's fine. I mean, trying to shoot into the trees is... Oof. Not going to work out very well. And the enemy army is completely surrounded, getting chopped to pieces from all sides. It was a ballsy move by Allariel to throw everything she had at Nakari, but it's played right into our hands. And with any luck, should allow us to get some lovely marks of Slaanesh on all of these elf characters and heroes.
Our cause has failed. We are lost.
With any luck, these armies didn't march to reach us. I'm worried they might have. Let's do that. Because if they march, they'll be wiped out, and I don't want them to be wiped out. I want them to run away. Which is an interest... Like, that's not how you usually play Total War, but when you have a chance to, like... I genuinely think out of all of the mechanics that the Warhammer 3 race has got, Slaanesh probably got the best one, because it entirely changes the way you play the game.
Far beneath an archmage.
Okay, so got those guys. Good. Yes, yes, perfect. I'm pretty happy with that.
Far beneath an
Pretty happy with that. Look at that. Yes, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. So where? How long are you? One turn. Well, okay, you're back in a couple of turns, which is fine. So we're actually going to pull back.
Most privileged.
Like we've done some good work there. So we're now going to back off, let them lick their wounds. Now they've got all that lovely, and of course it's also increasing corruption in their region as well. So we're getting +2 from corruption. Actually, 9 a turn is actually pretty good. I mean, that's definitely getting there, isn't it?
Slaaneshi Herald.
It's definitely getting there. What do we want? So we've got Locus of Grace. So that's melee defense and physical resistance for 22 seconds. Not bad. Locus of Swiftness, which does charge bonus speed and charge speed. Okay, that's fine. Locus of Beguilement. Now that's, to me, that sounds better, because that's going to reduce leadership and make people easier to stab.
My
Kind of all about.
The Tempter Lord.
All about stabbing people. Allure of Slaanesh gives everyone -8 melee attack, which is quite nice. If I could Connoisseur of Delight, though, there's more melee attack and missile resistance for my cavalry. I think I'm going to go with that, and we're going to get the Allure of Slaanesh as well, because we can.
Gift from my master.
He's good like that. Okay, so we're going to get rid of a couple of you guys, because we can afford to get these ladies in our army. These lovely young ladies. I do like that beguilement. There's no point getting Hate's Core. Let's make you a little bit speedier. Okay, how's Eltharion doing? How's he doing? Yeah, you're patching yourself up. Toya of Ressi, is that looking? Still level 2. I think you should, beef that up a little bit. Come on, get your shit together, mate. Get your shit together. Come on, Jeremy, come on. You've got this. You don't got this. You do not got this. Never mind. We'll keep plugging away. He just did. Wow, he just raised it. Bamboo crossing. Ain't crossing on bamboo no more.
I can taste your fear.
Hello, Bellacore. Infantry access. Yeah, alright. I can get in on that. We could be chill. Okay, those guys are dead. That's fine. Let's go hinder replenishment. Come on, let's get Xiao Ming. Come on. Come on.
I shall try again, master.
God, he's not giving it up, is he? He's playing hard to get. He's playing very hard to get. Oh, 10 a turn. Holy shit. Holy shit, we're acing this. Still, that's going to take quite a long time if we don't, boost it. So I'm tempted to say, let's just go and sack some shit. Is this gonna hurt? I've hurt worse. I've had worse. Probably should have fought it, but it's like when you get piddly little battles like that, I just feel like it's a waste of your time to go and fight them. Right, get the Greater Gate of Slaanesh. Should have done that last time. Did not. Never mind. I guess having Chaos Warriors in the army would probably make it better. Oh, Warney's back. Good-o. You know what? I actually think you might be better if we're going to send Warney to the Empire to be horny over there.
Name it.
Sapphire though. That should boost it up, right? Yes, we got 20 that turn. That's good. So if we can just send Sapphire to just sort of harass people, do the snoo. Let's bring Tiffany in to back us up a little bit. I mean, I could get a disciple army. We could, wait, I've got a bunch of I haven't built anything here, have I? I haven't built anything here. I could get a diplomatic. Let's get the bonus. So we need 300 for.
The Ice Queen bows to no one.
We need 300 for the vassalization. We probably should do that now because then it'll give us 10 turns, right?
Cold and dead.
Because it's 10 turns. Are we going to get Allariel in 10 turns? It seems unlikely. It seems unlikely. Well, I mean at that rate. Nah, no, definitely not 10 turns. Well, so my thinking is the problem if we vassalize them, they'll be at war with Tyrion, and then Tyrion might lay into them. And if he does, he'll probably roll. And what I don't want is to have to worry about Eltharion getting his ass kicked by Tyrion. So the longer I leave that, the better. I think, in my opinion. Do you want some furs? Yes, yes, because that's going to give us more cash, isn't it? It's going to give us more cash, which I like. What else could we do? What else could we do? There's more devotees per turn, but to be honest, we get loads elsewhere. I mean, this is just more money, which we do kind of need. And we could get the Heartseekers. I can't afford the fuckers, but it'd be nice if we could. Ideally, what I want to do is, like, vassalize Ultron. At that point, I'm kind of free to do whatever I want, aren't I? Also, I guess the question is, do we want to vassalize Marathi? I guess she's going to be quite resistant, isn't she? She's got, so 17, I mean, actually her racial resistance is quite low, but the number of settlements she's got is fucking ludicrous. So that's going to be quite difficult to take. Do we have any thingamajigs up here? I've forgotten where all my cults are. I'm sure I'll find more of them. Is there one over here? Oh, there was one over here.
My privilege.
And now I'm going to have to go all the way back there. Oh, Snake Gate. There we go. I wouldn't necessarily... Shall we do this? What's the control here? Well, you don't have control. So it's never going to be over 25 because they literally don't have it. They're never going to make an income either. So I guess this one? It's more devotees. It's more devotees, isn't it? It's fine. And I know we've spent more than... We don't have 300, but we're making so much that actually that's just going to cover itself in a turn, which is fine.
If all goes as forced.
Cat Noctis, look, I know I'm stringing you along here. I want you to keep the High Elves busy while I give them a reach around. The Burning Brazier. Brazier. I mean, or a cultist of Slaanesh. I mean, I could get a cultist of Slaanesh whenever I like. So I'm going to get a... Look, we found a fleshy orifice. And I reach in and I grab a burning... Good. Good-o. Good-o.
All souls will yield for Slaanesh.
So that's probably better than the Tenderizer, isn't it? Yeah. Well,
How
yeah.
delightful.
Yeah, almost definitely. Right, you are heading this direction, which I'm not super into.
Smother them.
Okay, you just wounded. Good. That's what we wanted. Just a little wound. Just a little wound. Because then they'll come back and have a gift of Slaanesh on them. Which would be good. 10 a turn. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Right, what do we need to do? So... Oh, could I have used that? Oh, I need to do that again. Well, I mean, it's kind of like sends cults out all over the place, doesn't it? Like, we've got one here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, Eltharian's got a couple of stacks now. Do we think we should send... Should we hit that button? Should we hit that button and let Eltharian know? What do we think? I think that's going to be the poll for next time. So we're working over Allariel. It's working a lot better than I thought it would. We've got plus 10 a turn. That's good. We just need to hit them some more settlements and stuff. Obviously, you know, the attrition we suffer is fucking awful for attacking settlements. But never mind. We may have to actually just fight the battles. If we can maybe, like... This army is a bit of a problem, but to be honest, I think Alariel's just... I think Allariel just got her ass kicked, basically. God, Cult of Pleasure are very strong.
Morathi will hear your in.
I don't think I've ever seen Rathi that strong.
The mortal realm is
She's fucking going for it. I'm wondering if it's because we're keeping the elves busy. Whether that's like if she gets attacked by the elves all the time, and maybe if we're keeping her busy, maybe that's what's happening. I don't know, but we've got 3 turns left over there, which is fine. And Warney is... I think I'm going to send Warney over to the Empire to sort of, you know, do some... Oh, God. Holy shit. Grom's going ape shits.
You caught me in a non-murdering mood. Let's check.
Wait, what? Recent events involving Reichland? What? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does... What? I don't think I've met Reichland, have I? No! What the fuck? How? What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
You are not
Oh, I have met him.
Yet
But
here you are.
what?
Friend or foe, we will see.
Recent events. Oh shit, it's the cult, isn't it? It's the cult, that's what that is. Oh. Oh. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, fine. Still, it's a bit fucking weird. Never mind. Right, okay, so do we want to hit that button for Eltharion and bring him into the fold? That's going to be the poll for next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.